Alright YouTube, so today we're going to talk about how to deal with exam stress, because most of you are in the middle of exam season and that means you've got pressure and anxiety. So here are my top tips on how to deal with it. So firstly, it's important to note that most students will feel pressure, so you're not alone. So if you're feeling stressed and you're feeling like things are getting on top of you, there are other students out there like that, so don't think that it's only you. First bit of advice is to make sure that you take plenty of breaks, because you need to have a bit of time off so you can refresh your body. The real key thing about taking a break when you're revising is to make sure that you really clock out of revising. Because if you haven't properly clocked out and you're still thinking about revising while you're on your break, then it's not going to refresh you. So you've got to make sure, clock out from revision and take the break. So it could be football, it could be taking a break in the park, it could be messing around with your friends, it could be Xbox, PS3, whatever. Just make sure that it's different to what you're doing when revising, and make sure that you give yourself a set period of time that you're allowed to take a break. So my second tip is to make sure that you exercise well and you eat well during the revision period, because you've got to keep yourself fresh. If you're just eating sugary drinks and sugary food, you'll crash and you won't be able to revise properly. So make sure that one, you're eating effectively, so that's fruit, lots of water, lots of vegetables and good meals. And two, make sure you're exercising. Now exercising doesn't have to be going for long sprints or long runs or dodgy yoga. It can be as simple as just going for a little walk and just freshening your mind a bit. It will make the world of difference to chill you out. So my third tip is to make sure that you stay away from people that are going to stress you out, because everyone has got friends. Okay, you all have friends that are going to be behaving like this during your exam period. Oh, I've read through that book about 4 times now and made mind maps on every single topic with annotations on every single definition and analysis point, but I still don't think I've done enough. What more can I do? What have you done? Make sure you stay away from them, because they're just going to stress you out. Concentrate on your own thing, concentrate on how much you revise and what you need to revise. So my final tip on how to de-stress during exams is to know your stuff. If you know that you've revised hard enough and you know that you're going to go into the exam comfortably knowing what you need to know, the stress will just fall away and you will feel a million times better. So the top advice is know your stuff and you'll wash away those exam stresses. So there are loads more different bits of advice on the internet that you can use to help de-stress during your exams. I've got a Tumblr post which is down in the description there, which you can follow, which has really good links to different websites which will help you out with exam stress. If you like these videos and you want more of these videos to help you through the exams, then make sure you subscribe with the button there or the button up there, and make sure that you comment if you've got any other fresh ideas on how you, the expert as a student going through it, like to de-stress during your exam period. So comment below, like if you like the video. Thank you very much. Boom. So tip number 1 is to make sure that you read the instructions on the front of the paper. Don't be one of these people. Can't believe how easy question 1 and 2 were. I absolutely smashed them. You did remember that you only answered 1 with question 1 and 2, yeah? So my final tip is to make sure that you... what is it? What is my final tip?